I couldn't get names.
Tell them to back them off there. Tell them all chill like I. Oh, when he's frosty, I get melted down from the heat when pressure apply. A hater and nobody who me? Lie. Slide when it's time to shine like diamonds. Clarity, no inclusions and A stones. California breaded like croutons on a salad with teeth marks left in the lingo. It's tragic. Home of the cookies, close to the burner. And the magnet drink, stay dripping in butter. So we gon' put some flavor where it ain't on this. See something clean? Say this bustin', man. Bustin', but guess looking wet up in that chain, man. Bustin'. VVS diamonds, them shining, them bustin'. Them looking clean, where you get them from? Them bustin'. Floss big wrist like this, bustin'. I see the shoes on the whip, bustin'. Hey, I'm a killer with this group become bustin'. Every time they see me with my fam at the functions, we bustin'. But guess looking wet up in that chain, man. Bustin'. VVS diamonds, them shining, them bustin'. Them looking clean, where you get them from?
I had you in this video.
There it is. What's happening, world? Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Cognac Confessionals. I'm your host, Deshaun, here at Where Media Meets Studios, in conjunction with VJ TV, Feral Films. Put your phone on silent. Feral Films, History in the Making Entertainment, Keep It Cloudy Productions, Camouflage, Drop Knock. Shout out to everybody that's in part of this conglomerate that we do. Shout out to the homie Tiffology, as always. You know what I'm saying? The folks, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do. It's a beautiful Friday, as always. Thank everybody for tuning in. What's happening? I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves, as always. Starting with my cohort to my left.
Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Pharaoh, man, aka the PNPI, as in Pharaoh International.
All right.
My name is Thomas English, also known as T-Pup, etc., the Bay Area Zone. Yes, indeed. Happy to be here.
That's what's up. What's happening, man?
Appreciate you, bro.
Always, you know what I'm saying? It's always a treat when family in the building. You know how I get. Let's cheers us off. You know what I'm saying?
Family, but I'm kin.
You family, you know what I'm saying? It's always a treat when family in the building, man. You know, I get excited when family here. You know?
Yeah, it's definitely a pleasure. You know,
Thank you for always, you know what I'm saying? It's been an interesting week. You know, we, you know, they laid the homie Dino to rest yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Dino Brown, entertainer. I couldn't make it, but you was there.
That was definitely.
I'm mad I couldn't.
I was in there suited and booted, man, one time, man, for the homie,
loved
man.
one, man. You know,
rest in peace.
You know,
that's
a lot of big time celebrities came through, you know what I'm saying? Singers, this and that. What's them boys from like the House of Pain? A few LA actors was up in there. What's the boy? Lance Groves, a few 7
Lance from the town.
Warriors niggas, and it's just, you know, I was just saying, I was like, I knowing Dino, man, he would have, if he could have looked out, if he was looking out, he'd have been like, ooh, they showed up and showed out for me,
Yeah,
you know.
And
you know, it was up in Allen Temple, and for those of y'all that don't know, that's that old money in the town. That's that established money. That's that Jack and Jill, Lynx, 100 Black Men, Minx, Stowe, you know what I'm saying? Some of them sisters were showing up, man. They in head to toe, Minx, Fur Coast, this and that.
Okay.
$1,000 slip. I mean, they showed out for me.
That's what's up.
Rest in peace,
Rest in peace to the homie, man. No,
That old money, like Keisha, they be playing.
What's happening, Keish? Tuning in as always. Appreciate you. Ant, tuning in. What's happening? Shit, what else we had? I mean, life has been crazy, you know.
Right.
Sophie from the Dubs passed.
Rest in
condolences, rest in peace. You know
Rest
what
in
I'm saying?
peace to my auntie, Aunt Barbara Ann from,
Rest
you know
in
what I'm saying,
peace.
Carbondale, Illinois. She
Rest
just
in
passed, you know. So
Yeah.
rest in peace,
Rest
auntie.
in
Her
peace.
funeral is tomorrow, so
Okay.
you
That's,
know,
yeah.
sending love to Southern
Condolences to
Illinois
the
for my
family.
auntie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Like I said, it's been crazy as hell. You know, a lot of deaths. You know, me and Pup, we was talking before we even went on. It's like so many deaths in this last 30 to 40 days. It's just been crazy.
Right.
You know, but I don't want to be on no somber note. You know what I'm saying? I just want to pay my respects to those who passed, and I want to bring some energy back up. But what's been happening, bro?
Blessed is,
What's up with Cuzzo?
glad to be here. Appreciative of reaching out and having me come on. And I'm definitely celebratory of the way that you're doing your thing. I see you got the backdrop and the Cognac Confessionals. See Jewel shining.
You know what I'm saying, man? That's what we do, man.
So.
But for y'all that don't know, man, this brother, man, has been putting it down for a minute, man. Many a moons, man. Game spitter, flame spitter for real, man. From back in the day. You heard him on a bunch of classics. You know what I'm saying? Circumstances, Wolf Tickets.
Why is they barking?
Yeah.
No one name, no.
Talking that irrelevant, I'm up for show.
Since it ain't no telling what
Jack told Helen, what the hell are they selling? Wolf Tickets. You know what I'm saying, man? This brother's been in the game for a very long time, man. And I've always been appreciative of your bars, because your bars is barring, man. You know what I'm saying? No candy, just bars. For the few who may not know, man, tell them about your history, man. Tell them about yourself, man.
She recognized game when it's in her face, and don't be talking out of turn or to stay in the place. She give me my space and watch the safe full of mouth. More money to make, it's not in the debate whether or not I'm gonna stay with her. She a go-getter, for sure winner, intelligent, photo figure, no rigor. What else? She don't smoke trees, she don't drink no liquor. Down ass, woman with a lot of class, independent with her own cash. She didn't even let me bone flash. Took it slow, now I know that it's gonna last. Time passing, it's holding on. The love is song, solid like a big ass block of stone. Stay low key and ain't hella known, and don't be spending hella time on the phone, bumping the guns about the shit we done done. So and do some things, make some big change and put it in my name, but won't ask me to give her not a damn thing. Keeping the lip zip about the big chips and take long trips with fits and lipstick. Keep her hair whipped, no thought to that trip about the mad bitches. Me, she chair bitch. She love to play her dirty draws. Applaud when I hit the walls, cause I fall off. Break it all off. Baby girl infatuated with the sawdust. She'll floss on a hard bra. Got your bail if you locked down, and if you stay, got some money on your books, pussy locked down. Break you out if you're stressed out. See if you could, but you can't, but she beat down, no doubt.
Like I said, bars. Because I'll team up in the building, aka Thomas English, man. I mean, you've been, like I said, you've been in this shit for a minute, man. Players trying to strive. 1996, all frames of the game, Sick Wid It, Jive Records. Youngsters don't live long. Back when the jukebox. Remember the jukebox? The box, call in your video.
Yeah, call in your video on the jukebox.
Nigga, they see that shit in the corner, nigga, my shit finna play next.
We was on Rap City. This was back when Chris Thomas Rap City.
The mayor.
Back then.
Remember he used to do that shit, the mayor. He used to do that shit.
Joe Claire and them, so we had a big, video was on that. California Music Channel with Chewy Gomez.
CMC with Chewy.
Yeah.
I said, you've been putting it down for many
So
moons.
shout out me and my boy Rich, Filthy Rich. Not the Filthy Rich from the town. His name Filthy. He rich and famous now, so he's a producer, Rich. He was putting all the beats together on that project, All Friends of the Game. Shout out to 40. I met 40 when I was I was like 14. I was like 13, 14 years old. Rich Arts Barbershop in Vallejo.
Yeah.
They had a store right next to Rich Arts Barbershop called New Fad Clothing.
Okay.
And I seen 40 back then. They was doing this thing with Mr. Flamboyant and all that. So, my roots is in Oakland. I was born in Oakland.
Yeah.
Raised in Vallejo. So I got to tell from two cities. So, but
dual citizenship.
Yeah, so in Vallejo, I seen 40 doing this thing, and I just went up in a New Fad and was like, hey, man, I can rap. I spit this rap called Lifestyle. I live a youngster. Crazy. We made me lazy. I came in the game, amazed me. Started smoking dank at the age of 12. I had to step back and recuperate my brain cells and stuff. We just hooked up, and I was too young to be able to sign. I had to have my mama consent. So I was like 15.
Yeah.
But I still
shout out to moms. Hey, auntie.
Yeah, so I still was, collaborating with 40 and in my studio, Tone Studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was like Funk by Mac Shine, Gino, Lil Bruce, LaVitty, shout out Vitty, Healer, G-Shot, you know, so used to be like just deep up in that studio. Sally Cell.
From the origins of the shit though. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it used to be just packed like sardines up in Studio Tone Studio. T-Pup was like the name that I kind of like gave myself because I was always be the youngster, always hanging around with all of the older big dogs. So you know, that was back when it was T-Bone and all these old different names. So, but I was a youngster, I was soaking it up from all the older cats and stuff. So that's how that came about back then.
So, like, I remember years ago, we was there's a YouTube video, and I spoke it on the show before, and I've spoken this a few times. It was you, Spice One.
It was Yuck Mouth.
Yuck.
Code 187.
Code 187.
Yeah.
Y'all was on a. I'm a bar.
There's bosses in the bosses in the booth.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Y'all
I didn't know they
was
was recording that.
You came in and ripped flames off that Circumstances instrumental because everybody was doing. Bo Rock was in it. Right. Y'all was just going, and I was just sitting there watching the video. It's on YouTube, and I wish I can do a parlay screen and play that video for y'all. I'm gonna find it and post it on the page, man. Y'all was going hard, and you can't. Everybody was going, but when you got on, you just went.
That flip rapper. So did you ever get back to the guts of
He was
them all type of.
Because I was speaking on that a couple of shows ago. That shit was. I'm just sitting there like, Cuzzo is on fire.
You know,
is it the shoes?
Yeah, that was like before my son was like born.
How was it being young in that environment?
Man, it was like a whirlwind. You know, it's like you look back on it, you see how fast time goes. You know, but it was definitely a experience. I could say that it was an experience that I cherish, and now being older, you look back on it, you like, man, I was like, it was crazy, like being around, like people like rest in peace KMG from you know what I'm saying, from
Bud Law, rest in peace Laylaw. Laylaw used to actually follow me on IG and whatnot.
Black Superman and all that. You know,
that's my shit.
Yeah, so that was the first time I blew some chocolate Tide. It was me, him, I think Spice One was in it. It was at the Mondrian in Hollywood. And you know, I smelled a little chocolate Tide and baby, it was having me just stuck. You know what I mean? And so it was a lot of experiences. You know, that was right before my son was born. And, your son about to be born, and you know, I had to get back, you know, so I was kind of trying to burn the candle at both ends. Yeah, so I was burning the candle at both ends, but being young back then around all those guys was definitely like an experience. So you know, definitely something that I think about a lot.
That's what's up. And now you got. I'm gonna do. Remember Michael Jackson on Motown 25?
Code 187 once stole my car.
Okay. Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
What kind of car was it?
Damn.
Okay. Dodge Intrepid.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
I had to send my nigga G-Mac to LA to retrieve it.
Oh, wow.
It's trust me, it's a story, but at the end of the day, I wasn't mad at him because he had to make.
You weren't mad at him and stole your car?
A nigga put me in a cross, and by extension, I didn't put him in a cross. Okay. And he made a move to get his people
out
to safety.
Okay.
And then while we all on some, we're gonna murder this nigga and we're gonna do all this, the nigga called and say, hey man, he had a manager. There was a nigga named Greg Cross who later managed MC Ren. And they called me on the thing and was like, hey man, we had to do whoop-de-whoop. We had to get up out of Oakland, whoop-de-whoop. But you can come get your car. It's in front of Greg Cross' house.
Boom.
So my nigga G went down there and got the car, and it ended up being cool. And Greg Cross threw me a couple bones later on, but it was just hilarious. I always tell that story like, man, Cole 187, nigga literally stole my car.
So, transition from the pioneering gumbo rule stages that you was in earlier with some.
I like that.
And you held your own, because you, like I said, we got 20 years of each other, going on 20.
Yeah.
It's you just a spitter. So, and now you got your Thomas English. You got you know. So take me to this Thomas English stage. You know what I'm saying?
Well, T-Pup, as I said, I was young pup hanging with the big dogs. You know, immature. You know, real rambunctious, real just naivete. You know, just you know, just mannish. Just, you know, just doing T-Puppulanius the manius. You know, I was just, you know, my sister Silky say, he's a manius, I know.
Shout out to Silky, man. I need to get her on the show too.
So, shout out Sis Lady.
She's definitely a beast.
That's a story in itself of how me and her came together.
Yeah,
definitely like.
I remember the day we was at y'all. Remember your old apartment? We was sitting there. We was having. Man, I have fun with my family.
That's the
folks.
Day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just being young, you know, going through all that, it was, you know, just a lot. I'm talking about some real serious life experiences that I had to go through in order to get mature. Because I got, you know, get older, so it just transitioned from T-Pup to Thomas English, more mature and distinguished, more, you know, refined, you know, more conscious, more, you know.
Pressure make diamonds.
So it came, that's how that came about.
That's what's
so
up.
I just felt like I needed to change to shed that skin to get into a more mature, you know, name. So that's, you know, it's Thomas English. So I don't spell it the same as my government.
Your government.
My government is, you know, T-H-O-M-A-S,
English is English.
but this one is T-A-H-M-I-S. And I came across that because I was trying to do my email name, and it wouldn't let me do Thomas my government way. So I was like, you know, A.
Phonetic.
Yeah, so I, you know, pieced that together. You know?
Now I gotta ask you something. You was a youngster hanging around the big dogs.
Yeah.
But there was another raw youngster in your age range out there in Vallejo.
Oh, yeah.
Did y'all ever battle? The younger Mac Ma.
Mac Ma? Funny that you would say that we battle. We didn't battle like rapping. Cause I never looked at myself as a battle rapper. I just you know, I rap.
But I hear the flow. I hear the style. Yeah.
Mac Ma played football. We both played football.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Mac Ma. Jamal. I ain't gonna say his government.
Yeah.
You know his name. Shout out Ma. What's up, Mac Ma? We played football. Pop Warner, Vallejo. He played on I think it was the Vallejo Bears. And I played on the Vallejo Packers.
Okay.
And Jamal used to have a big old white helmet. So you knew him was him out there on the field. So we battled on the football field.
Oh, okay.
So never crossed paths with, as far as doing no songs and nothing like that. But when we was playing football, I'm talking about this adolescent years, bro. It's like we was like young, you know. So you know, even Doobie.
Yeah, Doobie, Sugar Wolf.
Major, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my. He is one of my. I gotta.
But he went on to really play some high level ball, didn't he?
Yeah, when he was supposed to go like to college. Major was raw. I call him Major. He was Doobie, but you know I'm from Vallejo, so you know the cat's names. But he was raw, so where it was like, you know, he was gonna do that college thing. You know, but he wanted to do the rapping. I guess he felt like that was his calling. But as far as me and Mac Ma, I didn't know that he was rapping back then. You know, I mean, we already knew about Mac Dre. Rest in peace to the God. You know, but I didn't know Mac Ma was, you know, getting down like that. And it just kind of came out of nowhere. Boom. You know, this was like even before I really kind of had hooked up with 40 and stuff like that. You know, but Yeah, shout out to Mac Mall. We did like a little kind of lightweight performance thing at I forgot one of them little spots, Jack Lennon. We got one of them little clubs down there.
Mingles or something, probably.
Something like that. I forgot. It's been so long ago, but
She's been everywhere.
I would love to do a song with Mac Mall. You know what I mean? You know, but
Cause you a game spitter and he a game spitter
yeah, for
too.
sure.
It seemed like, you know, and then since y'all familiar with each other since y'all was lads, that would be a real organic
oh
thing.
yeah, man, hook that up, man. Mac Mall, let's do one.
Do
You know, Major, let's all do one. Yeah.
So now, you got, like I said, you've been dropping singles. You've been dropping shit like a motherfucker too. Who you know, who's producing? Because, like I said, your bars are unquestionable. You should be on.
Appreciate it.
You should be on Sways. You should be on Sway in the morning. You should be on a lot of these platforms that I see these rappers on when they do the 5 beats of death and this and that. I definitely would throw your name in the ring of
Throw my name up in there.
put my cousin in there and I guarantee you he gonna give him something.
Hey,
So who you working with on your new projects?
producer wise, I just be kind of grabbing different producers from, you know, from out the air. You know, just it's so like open there, just be able to grab producers from everywhere. That, you know, but EA Ski.
Shout out
that's
to
right.
EA Ski, the legend.
You know, EA Ski.
He should have a street named after himself in Oakland as well.
Yeah.
I said what the fuck I said.
Yeah. Ski, got some other producers that's not even in America. They are across seas.
Okay,
You know
that's what I'm saying. You the international. You ow, that's
Yeah.
swaying them dudes
Dope
on this
Boys,
show.
Dope Boys, they call it Dope Boys from
Yeah.
overseas. My partner in Stockton, a real talented brother named Reef West.
Okay.
Reef West, you know, he's real tight. Got some beats from him.
Oh, I got something I
And,
just thought about. But go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just different producers. They don't just stick with one particular producer. You know, if I hear a beat and I like it, I just got a vibe to it. And mind you, I'm older now, so I'm like I said, I'm not
I'm seasoned.
that wow. You know, I like to really
Seasoned.
sit and marinate on
Got to.
music and really put a lot of thought into it.
Got to.
I mean, because this words carry weight, it's
Yes.
power. You know, so I just don't want to just be, you know, the power of life and death is in the tongue. That's
Yeah.
what I believe. I know
Yeah.
some probably
Speaking
don't.
into existence.
So I, you know, like
You talk
know,
too much about one thing, it will come.
Yeah,
You put it
so-
in the universe will give
so-
you what you ask for.
So you know, I like to really get beats and like kind of sit them and marinate to them and really like hone in on how I'm feeling emotionally, you know, and just spiritually, and really just give the song what it deserved, the beat what it deserved.
Thank
So
you.
that's kind of where I'm
Right.
at. I don't just want to just
Anybody
You know,
can
they're
rap
just be
about
talking
the
about-
normal bullshit of, oh man, I got these hoes, I got this chain, I got this car, I got this house, I got this, and a lot of times it don't be that. So, but anyway, I'm a pigeon off to the left for a half a sec. One of the things that your accolade that a lot of people may not know or don't know, you and because Omar, y'all had the Warriors anthem for a while when the Warriors were still in Oakland
Right.
town
Ball and
business.
draws. Shout out
Ball
Ball
and
and
draws,
Draws.
cuz I tell you,
Ball
family
and
business,
draws.
man. Y'all be surprised what I'm doing too, man. Y'all had the Warriors anthem going, playing it there. That was the official Warriors song. Y'all had that cranking. Yeah, I guess, boy, you've been busy. You got your footprint, your fingerprint, your thumbprint, your elbow on a lot of shit.
Yeah, and Banks, the whole damn yeah.
Shout out to Ann Banks,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Song
Yeah.
called Let It Go. With rest in peace, G-Nut, DFN, the Dingy, you know,
Mhm.
Nut.
You've been busy.
Shout out to G-Nut. That was my long-time comrade, for real.
I'm saying.
Nut. His son get down too, and his nephew, his
Yeah,
son,
Greg
G
Brown.
Molly. G Molly and Bryce, you know what I'm saying? Bryce Savoy.
Bryce.
They're getting down in the town. So with them, I did a song with Pooh Man.
Shout out to Pooh, man.
I did on fucking with Dank fucking with Dank 2001?
Yeah.
The second one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a real explicit song.
Yeah.
It was
I
one
remember that.
late night with shout out Mike D, man. Mike
Yeah.
D. You know what I'm saying? Frostville, Mike D, and rest in peace Sonny B. It was Mike D and Sonny B. They did a lot of beats for the Delinquents.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
shout out to
Vidal, G-Stack. You know what I'm
They
saying?
finna be at Yoshi's in a couple of that in a week or so. You know?
It was a live band.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, man.
Yeah.
That's big.
So them was beats that I was getting from Mike D too. You know, Sonny B. And I hooked up with them through my partner Ali Nutsack, which is now called Black Albert. You know what I mean? So that's my boy. He hooked me up with them. Shout out to Black Albert and Miss Jackson, MJMG. You know, promotional. She be doing a lot of promoting and helping me out too.
Okay.
So, yeah. I didn't did a lot.
Yeah.
Man, for real.
And like, I've been listening to because you send me songs and I'm listening. I'm like, Cuzzo, you dropping. You got Bussin', you got Trying, you got your whole vision. And I listen to what you said. I'm like, yeah, like you said, the more mature to this and you going. I'm like, I see Cuzzo's vision. Cuzzo on one. He really just in his mode. Right. And as I'm a person who appreciates bars first and foremost. I think what happened with a lot of hip hop, rap, or whatever you want to call this form today, a lot of people went to whatever the beat is, and because a lot of shit that the machine put out, the beats crank. Don't get me wrong, and them kilohertz is what gets you vibing in the beginning, but the words, because words is powerful. And the shit don't match with a lot of shit that's out right now. But your shit is consistent, and I'm like, Cuzzo on. I see it. I'm like, man, Cuzzo, man, wow, salute. So I'm going to give you your flowers in person because I believe in doing that because, like we started the show, we lose everybody, so many people consistently to where we don't tell people, I appreciate what you're doing, I fucks with you. A lot of people, I don't know, for some reason, be scared to tell people, man, I rock with you, I fuck with what you doing, I share what you got going. That all that bullshit is bullshit. Game spitter, flame fire spitter, and always have been, and since I've known you, and am I bullshitting? I've told you this for fucking 20 years.
Yeah. Something we like my strengths. I appreciate, man, all that, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tell your people that I believe in you. You doing your thing. Keep it going. Yeah. I'm a fan. And then nothing wrong with telling somebody I'm a fan. I appreciate what you do. Yeah. You know?
I appreciate what you doing. This is what you doing. It's helping me. I'm celebrating you, giving you your flowers with the Cognac Confessionals for real. You know, my God, right here doing the thing, man.
That's the premise of this show, man. I'm just trying to put people in a position to expand their audience and give them opportunity to say what they got going, along with my guy right here. You know, this brother's
Cognac Confessionals.
I would have probably stopped a while ago if it wasn't for bruh. Because I don't like doing this shit by myself.
Oh, shit, man.
Just keeping it a buck.
This some fun shit, man.
Yeah, we have fun.
Is this something you always wanted to do, Pharaoh, or what? Like,
well,
we used to do this shit.
My thing is that, I do movies. Okay. But my thing is that I've tried to do this thing a couple times, but this one of the type of things I didn't want to do it solo. Okay. But every time I tried to collab with somebody on it, they just was inconsistent, or they had a unrealistic video, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So I had got to where I ain't fucking with that. And then he started doing this. Right. And he really was rocking with it. And he was doing it, he was building, he was consistent. Mm-hmm. And and he was like, hey man, come fuck with me. And I'm like, for sure, because that was something that deep down, even though I'm out my mouth, I'm saying, fuck with that shit. I really wanted to, I just didn't fucking with it because I was disappointed. But now, okay, it's going to be real. I know he gonna put the same energy I am. He gonna show up here every Friday, whether it's rain outside, it's snow outside. If the motherfucker is supposed to be here, get to talk about I'm about to get off at the exit now and don't answer the phone.
People done did that?
Oh man, we don't shame people, but we've had some big names that were supposed to be here that didn't come. And the thing is, and there's no hate, no disrespect or nothing, because life happens. So and we're a live show.
Put it like this, I'm gonna age myself. I did my first rap show Man, over by
88.
Durant Square in 1989.
I
went on my first national tour in 1992. I was on Rap City in 1992.
Okay.
I just look like this, but I really been doing this since the 80s. And and when you come from that, where there wasn't no internet and you had to go out and put your own posters up on the wall and paint the walls with what we call wheat paste to make the posters stick and all that shit. Just go stand in front of T's Rosie's when somebody else is doing an in-store. So you can, say, even before Rasputin's, I'm talking about being in front of Leopold's trying to grind.
Not Leopold.
Leopold's, Tower Records, and Leopold's.
Really
My
going
man
up,
said,
music people having a thing on a Tuesday and all the stores is there and you there trying to shake it, and niggas is getting deals with In a Minute Records was really
In a Minute,
people
back in the day, totally
secret
insane,
label,
RBL,
you know what I'm saying? They really that secret
In a Minute
in-house
Records
shit.
back in the day.
But I say all that just to say one simple thing.
Yeah, shout out to my
when you started in the 80s, you started in the 90s, and you know the shit when studio time was $100 an hour and motherfuckers make you buy an 8-hour block just to come up in there,
was on
and then the motherfucker would fuck with you.
Left Burlack.
Motherfucker, you look up, you done spent $600 and all you done was the strings. The no vocals, no backing vocal. It cost you thousands of dollars to do a song. You develop the spirit of no matter what happens, the show must go on.
I gotta keep it
now dealing with the new generation, a lot of people don't have that the show must go on mentality. So a nigga like me, I'm thinking the show must go on, so if I got broken legs, I'm gonna get a bitch put me in a wheelbarrow and wheel me up in here. Because the show must go on.
Yeah.
One monkey don't stop no show.
But when I'm fucking with people that don't got that same perseverance, I keep getting let down. Because I'm gonna show up no matter what. I'm gonna show up if all the odds is against us. If everything is against us, God himself done said that ain't gonna blow. But me and you made a commitment to each other, then I'm still finna show up. But then, fucking with the newer generation,
Don't have it.
they not gonna go 10 toes down.
Shout out to
like
little
that.
brother Duck tuning in. Appreciate your comments as always, bro.
Even though this cat a little younger than me,
Yeah.
everything about him always tells me that he's obviously been schooled and seasoned by OGs. And one thing I can say about this cat though is that he's so motherfucking solid that I can really always say, it ain't on him. It's in him.
I am.
And we're gonna take this thing all the way. And with guests like yourself.
Confessionals,
Yeah,
what
for sure. Cheers, you know what I'm saying?
Cheers.
And then when you was naming your experiences, this and that, I was like, okay. He was in the 90s. Okay, so he know the grind. He know it.
Doing the thing.
He was spitting. I was like, okay.
Persevering, man. He's doing his thing, man. So I'm always give, like I said, and once again, it's personal point of privilege. I always get excited when family on,
Right.
because when you
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
shout out to the family, you know what I'm saying? It's great to see people who you know that's family that's doing something.
Yeah.
So we always want to celebrate, because when you look at when we was kids, think about when you was kids. Everybody was at Big Mama house spending the night at Grandma's house. You motherfuckers who don't know who Big Mama is.
Big Mama.
Grandma's, aunties, somebody's house.
Right.
It was a house where a bunch of the cousins congregated to and fucked around and did shit. Even friends, because family blood don't make you family.
No.
Loyalty does.
No.
We know that.
Because I got motherfuckers
that-
that's welcome to sit at my dinner
when-
table before my
when it-
siblings.
Right. So when it comes to just seeing people progress, doing things, be happy in whatever field, genre, whatever you doing, if I know you from something, I'm always salute and and cheerlead. Because nothing wrong with being a cheerleading somebody on. Do your thing. I'm saluting. Do what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
I think today's society, in a whole, puts us in a place to where you soft if you congratulate or support somebody doing something. I don't have a hating bone in my body. I love women.
type of niggas that for some reason I used to feel like I was a professional sucker ducker, but I guess I got too old so they could get past my jujitsu.
Yeah.
But I keep running into the type of niggas where I might be like, hey man, I met this nigga T-Pup, man. Oh man, this nigga's a cold ass spitter, man. You should hear him. Oh, did the nigga hear me? You know them type of niggas. If I say, oh look at so and so, that nigga win. Say a nigga that we know used to do bad or whatever, and you see a nigga riding down come through the block or something. Now you be like, oh shit, look at so and so. Oh man, that's probably that nigga bitch car or something. Like, I'm like,
what you mad for?
How I keep running into this type of nigga keep getting close to me for some reason?
I told Cuzzo a long time ago, I was like, man, when you ready and you on, and you got something you want to do, it's open door.
Right.
Anybody knows me knows it's open door.
Right.
To come on here if you're doing something.
And it don't cost you nothing to encourage the next man.
I'm a shit.
We all from the same soil, man. We ought to stick together. That's one thing.
Niggas is weird like
African
that.
proverb.
Man.
You want to go fast, go by yourself. You want to go far, you go together.
Yeah.
I just like promoting people and expanding people's horizons because at the same time, there's people who don't know. Network determines your net worth. And
Say
we
that
all
for the people in the back.
Spider-Man with the web, nigga. Boom, boom, boom. World Wide Web. Al Gore's internet. You get that at 3 in the morning.
Flying over your head.
Fleet Week, bitch. But I'm just saying, like I said, I get over ecstatic when there's people I know that I have a personal connection with that's doing something, and I have an opportunity to let them expand and whatever and share it because that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
As a genuine nigga, Nubian, intelligent, God-gifted African. Yeah. Ooh, you get that at 3 in the morning.
We got so many loves up in there.
It's crazy.
Hey, I'm fat because I drop gems.
I always, man, whenever I see a nigga that I know, even if I slightly know the nigga, I know nigga through a nigga and I see him shining, I look on the YouTube or something, and they shining, man, I always just smile. I be genuinely, even though it don't benefit me nothing, I be genuinely feeling good. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's what we need. The world needs, because you niggas is in the matrix.
And it's actually odd to me that other people don't feel the same way. Because sometimes when I see certain niggas winning, I be like, okay, if Blood can win, then I'm a damn sure win too.
Right.
Not, Blood winning. No, shit, if that nigga can do it, because if you
really
can see it, you can achieve it.
Really genuinely happy for somebody.
You gotta be.
Like doing something, man.
You gotta be.
It's weird. That's always been weird to me. In fact, that's one of the things that they were speaking on about the boy Dino is that, they was, the Reverend said, we can't just call him Dino the entertainer. He was also Dino the encourager.
Yes.
Because that was one of the cats that encouraged. And so speaking of that,
man,
you got this new music coming and stuff like that, man. And you said a key thing that I was really impressed with when you said you like to marinate with it and put some thought into it. You know what I'm saying? Because a certain level, so some of the music, the artists that's out, I'm not the audience anyway, right? But I still look at it and be like, man, y'all really pushing some low vibration degeneracy, right?
Ooh,
right.
And it's like, and I know some people is from that, and they going straight from the projects to Rolling Loud stage. So I know there's some people their mindset need to evolve, right?
Right.
Because they ain't never been nowhere. Like if you'd have took me at a certain age and put a microphone in front of me, I would have said the most ignorant shit possible, and I would have stood on it. But what's tripping me out though is I'm seeing some of these artists, and now they've been out 2-3 years. You've been on private jets. You eating caviar, you in Dubai.
Not caviar.
But I'm just saying though is that now you done seen the world, you got stacks of money, everything is cool, and you doubling down on the ain't no elevation. And that's weird to me.
Right.
So as an artist,
That's why. Get up on the microphone and spit it like I. Give them something more than just a burger and fries. Soul food, Whole Foods. When I come with these vibes, these lines are mine. But God get the glory. He's the beginning and the ending of the story. They want to box us all in the gangster category, but refuse to lose it and to put the label on me. Indeed, I must come with this content that's needed to see what they is, because they will not read it. Grew up mistreated. This BS they feed it, but we more than conquerors won't be defeated. They try and delete it, but they can't deny it. No gag or the on me. They can't keep me quiet. I spit it for those, and I know that I'm chosen. Carrying torches, I'm keeping it going. Gassing on tracks and some lasting and taxing. Giving it to them in podium fashion. Tupac Shakur, how do you want it? Tell them all they gotta do is just answer. Tired of the talking of violence and killing. Knowing there's something more real than appealing tomorrow. And promise and misery. Looking for company, but I will not be around it. Hey! You know what I mean?
That was going. No, that's where it goes. Flow Opticals. Y'all niggas that know me, I call shit Flow
but
Opticals
you know, it's like this. As an artist, some people try to believe, like I got a white partner who always had this argument that he's like, art should be for art's sake. And I'd be like, no, art is a vehicle, art is a message. What you see in my art is a reflection of my character and my beliefs. So I'm always gonna put something. Sometimes I do understand you got to entertain. It is show business, but I'm a slider.
Say that. A love up in there.
I'm a slide something in there where if you open to it, you gonna receive it.
Yeah.
And those that just looking for entertainment, it's just gonna be right there for it. But it's gonna be saying I feel as an artist, I got some type of obligation to put some type of message, a phrase, something in there to make this more than just a movie, more than just a song. It's more.
You gotta have substance.
It's a thin line too, though, because like I said, it's, because I think about it a lot. I had conversations with close friends of mine. They compare like with actors. Like Denzel. Like Denzel's a cream of the crop. He playing Equalizer. He slashing. But off camera, Denzel, Robert Reader, so
chilling.
How do you compare somebody like Denzel and the roles that he played, but then in his real life he's something, he's totally different. But then you take an artist and they come in with some, thumper music, and then they get a lot of criticism for that as an artist, as a rapper. It's like rappers get a bad rap.
True.
So it's like, how do you? It's such a thin line right there. You know what I mean?
It's the thing. Like, to your point, and another segue of 3 degrees of separation. There, like when you consider ageism, which a lot of the mainstream and people come with this ageism shit when it comes to rappers.
Ooh,
it's bullshit.
That's crazy.
Because you look at rock and roll, country music, pop music, every other genre of music, classical music. I'm gonna go there. Classical music, because when I was at Roosevelt and in the 9th grade, my English teacher, Mr. Holmes, used to have us listen to classical music while we studied for a test, because it put us in a relaxing mind state to absorb.
They say if you listen to Mozart before certain shit, it will actually...
It heightens, because it's the hertz.
Because you start to relax, and you also
You'll get
start
that at 3 in the morning.
focus, and something in the vibrations opens up part of your mind that allows you to maybe look at things a little bit more clear, get better answers. You can then really improve.
Music taps into so much, but we're put in this gladiator mode when it comes to hip hop, rap, anything that's encompassing of our music, which all music is our music.
Because they always want to put some type of restrictions.
There's ageism. You too old to be spitting, which knowledge in game is getting.
Or you got cats 53 standing around in whatever the latest fashions is. Like, dog, you 53. Why are you dressed like the 21-year-old?
I get it to a certain degree.
Right, Keisha. Your grandfather was a genius.
Let me tell you something. I had a partner that was telling me that he knew for a fact that Jay-Z didn't have no money, right? And I said, how you figure? And he said, that nigga 50-some years old and he's still touring. If a nigga really had paper, he wouldn't be touring 50-some years old. I said, Elton John, 80. The Rolling Stones, them niggas is 80. They ain't got no money.
They touring.
Mick Jagger ain't got no money. Elton John ain't got no money.
Touring is how you make your money.
I said, maybe he's an artist. maybe, okay, because he's a black man as a rapper, you look at him as just a rapper. But maybe if you looked at him as he's an artist, then you would understand. Because Quincy Jones, 81, and go out and do shows. But because you want to limit him and diminish him,
right?
You don't look at him as an artist.
Limit him and diminish him.
You know what I'm saying? But if you look at him as an artist, then you would realize that even if he's supposed to be a billionaire, even if he's 55 years old, he's still an artist and he want to go out and express his art. So once you allow him to be an artist, then you can understand.
Instead of being somebody who you don't know, who you judge. Who you don't know, who you judge. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. No gavel.
So there should be no age limit on it, man.
I know
good music is good music.
Just like you say,
you can
that's why I try to mix it up. Like that was like a testimonial story kind of thing. And I switched it and I went to busting. You know, I got different songs like Loved Ones talking about my uncle passing. You know, Good Times. That's like a female vibe, and it ain't all profanity and, whatever.
It ain't all.
But it's like not to be I could just on somebody about how they choose to go in the direction of they work. Because it's like comedians. Comedians get up there and they be slipping lugs and truth up in there, but they be just, foul mouth to the degree, but people, they appreciate it and celebrate them. So it's like,
when it comes to us, we the only ones that put limitations on us and try to hold ourselves to some untrue
artificial limitations.
Artificial
bars is
God
bars.
gave you a talent and you're above ground. You should be executing that talent.
This is something that, please don't get this at 3 a.m. Get this right now. Y'all will bow down to dictation, and I'm using the word dictation on purpose. Really, I'm using this word on purpose. Y'all will bow down to dictation that's put on y'all by 70, 80-year-old Congress people. But you niggas will say that somebody who's 50, 40-something can't spit a hot 16, a hot 32, and put out a hot album.
Biden is 80 and Trump is 78. By the time
it should be a limit on who
I'm
be
just
a president. Shouldn't be that old.
My grandma was 80.
Opinion.
I respected her, but she damn sure couldn't. I wouldn't be expecting her to. Hell, we gotta go pay her PG&E for her. She got wisdom and all that, but man, her daily activities. Are you expecting an 80-year-old man to run the whole get down? Come on, man. That's
shit coming at him that he able to. This motherfucker that forgot more shit than a lot of y'all will ever know, but.
Then you 80 years old, you fall asleep in the chair and wake up and not quite sure where you at for the first few minutes.
I just need a handy wipe and some applesauce and a shot and a cigar every now and then.
If I was 80, I wouldn't
George Burns lived to be 100+ years smoking cigars, chilling. He ain't bother nobody.
That's why he lived so long, because shit, he was kicking. He was having a damn good time. Too many people stressing on doing the right thing and stress yourself out of here. Just do what you feel, man.
Exactly.
What they say, do with thy will, do no harm.
Right. So what are y'all thoughts on ageism when it comes to hip hop, rap, this genre?
Like I said, if you above ground and you got bars in you, spit them shits.
Thank you.
I think though maybe the niggas might need to do it a little bit more like how some of the jazz dudes do it. If a jazz man is 60, 70 years old, he don't go to the college campus and try to play jazz. He go to the clubs and he go to the people in a certain that's mature to want to hear that. And if anybody over there, these youngsters want to hear it, then they got to come over here and hear it, and he keep true to his art.
Okay.
But because of the ageism in hip hop, they force cats who know better, who ain't really doing that, who know that that's downfall and destruction, but because you got to try to sell some records, you got to be over here. You know, you get a cat like a 2 Chainz, he dyes his beard, keep the shades on at all times in the hat. That's so that you don't see the wrinkles in the forehead and by there, and was telling motherfuckers he was 29 when he was really 41. You know what I'm saying? But I understand, because to sell records, if you say your real age, there's a certain part of the rap crowd that's automatically like, oh man,
Right. Exactly.
Been in it
for a minute.
Yeah.
Many a
He's
moon.
in his 50s.
Still
I'm gonna
spitting.
listen to him.
Shout out Tipology though.
Yeah, shout out to Tipology.
Yeah.
Shout out to sis.
Oh, shit.
But
Well,
hey,
on
but
Instagram,
in his lane, it
Uh-huh.
still ain't. You can go get a cat. You can go get Sugar Free Junior, half his age.
Mhm.
He ain't gonna outspit Sugar Free
Right.
when it comes to spitting that, talking that
Right.
talk.
I think.
So I don't want to hear the youngster because he young shit. Let me hear Sugar Free spitting it. Plus, I know that just like them blues men and all that type of shit, I know there's some real experience. I know there's some real pain. There's some real truth in there. So if he gets spitting any type of gems, it ain't artificial. I know it's based on I've lived a full life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A cat that's 24 that they signed off of Howard University campus, and he had the looks, and they went and covered him up with tattoos, and put a couple tattoos
Like on
right
Brown
there.
Sugar, they
and he
had the
good, and he
Dalmatian
good, he good
motherfuckers.
with the mug. I don't want to
Red
hear
and
shit. I don't want to
What
hear
you
what that
think?
nigga
What
talk
you think
about.
about artificial intelligence?
It's a cold game.
That is.
I actually
Like
just wrote
coming
a
out,
book with it.
You know.
I just actually used it to write.
That
I wrote
is-
half the book and I was stuck,
Yeah.
and I fed what I wrote into the book and into it and a couple suggestions, and it produced like 5 more chapters for me.
That is so crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like they could
I
just.
paid $20.
Tupac got a song out
I
talking
seen
about
that.
PVD and,
Yeah.
and the whole. I'm like,
It's-
that's crazy to me.
They
That's
got
the
Michael
Matrix.
Jackson. They
Yeah.
got. I was listening on YouTube. They got Michael Jackson on there rapping.
Yeah.
Posted both of those, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiff be on. Tiff.
You post
I seen
everything.
it.
Yeah.
Tiff on it.
Yeah,
Um,
on it.
But you
It's
also
a
got-
double-edged sword.
But remember, this is one of the things though, is that remember how they used to always tell us when we was kids, don't believe half of what you hear,
And
don't believe what you hear,
all
don't
you
believe
hear
that
and
shit.
half of what
Now
you
you
see.
really have to, because with the facial things that they can do and with the AI,
Deep
they
state.
can have me on there talking about I'm really
Hey.
the motherfucker that bombed Palestine.
Here's
And you'll be like, I seen you on the news confessing to the shit.
Hey, to your point, there's a show. I haven't watched it, but I watched the trailer of a show on Netflix. It's Deep State, where it's one of them couples reality shows, and it's where it say me and the wife agree to go on this show, and it's you gonna separate, and I'm gonna be on this island with the hella chicks. She gonna be in this island with hella dudes. And whatever, you get to see the video, and they show that they fake the videos of the interactions. And of course, I watched the shit, her around some dudes, and it's like, I trust her, she ain't gonna do nothing. But it's videos they showing where there's AI. They tell us to where, they kissing, doing shit to garner reactions out of me. So you gotta really be on point with, because with a lot of social media, it's 30 seconds, 40 seconds. A clip, a reel is only so long or something, and they can, like you said, they got Pac rapping about Keefy D and them. They got videos of,
But it's on point too. What he
Right.
said. It's like,
but you got all this stuff that they've had this technology. They just showing y'all the shit they can do because you've been conditioned to have this preconditioned opinion forever about a lot of shit. It's just technology is so advanced now that they can't keep y'all too far back. They got to let you see, like, oh, y'all, this is what we can do.
they're already like 5 or 6 steps ahead.
They're
Anyway.
like 12.
I don't like it.
I don't
You
either.
don't like it? I don't like it either.
No, I don't like
But
it.
it is what it is.
But it's a
It ain't
lot
what it
of
ain't.
shit. So
It's
you
what
could
it
watch
is,
a
what it
video. It's like somebody can do a video of me saying, right, and I'm totally against whatever, but they can do the video and everything where my mouth will move and they can punch the words.
Right,
And
that's what I'm
you can
saying.
see the shit like, yeah, I just do like, no, bruh, trust me, it'll never happen.
It needs more work.
Think it need more work too?
It's
But they on their way.
it's
Yeah,
there.
You can see where they going though.
It's
I mean, do
there.
you like it though? I don't.
I don't like it. Well,
It's like fake.
yeah, it's fake. The one with the the pictures and the video
Mhm.
change you into like say a superhero or whatever
Yeah.
you pick. Anytime I
All
do
that.
one, I promise you, it always turns me into a white man.
All,
It never turns
everything.
me into like I don't know. Maybe my features. AI is not used to my features, and it just I take a picture and it turns me into a white man.
Because the system is learning you.
Yeah, so
Everything we do.
I take offense to that.
everything we do, our likes, our comments, everything. You got to understand, the internet, social media, all this shit is a sponge. And unbeknownst to a lot of us, we in it like we at Disneyland, just riding the fucking roller coaster. We on the demon.
But
Just
is
riding
there
the ride.
going to be
Not
a
going.
reset, or is it just going to keep going?
That shit going. Ain't no going back. The only way to go back is unplugged. Matrix, Neo.
Or off the grid.
Get to that 3 in the morning.
At 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 3 in the morning rap too. I got one coming. I'm working on it.
Hey,
get you in
just
that
keep
shit.
spitting your bars.
I'm gonna do
Spit
it.
your bars into the AI.
Yeah.
Then get the influence to the AI, and then tell the AI.
I'm gonna come out.
Then tell the AI.
I've been getting.
Make me a hit, man.
I've been. You know, some like Brett Favre feel like he still got it, and I'll be watching this shit, and I'll be like, because I'm not gonna sit here and come out talking about, nigga, I'm on the block doing this. Nigga, I'm not 19.
At
Right.
your age, not
I'm
your
not.
shoe size.
Thank you. So I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna come out talking about, nigga, I'm doing this in the club every week and I'm doing it. Nigga, I got a mortgage. Nigga, I got bills. Nigga, I pay for my son to go to college.
Shout out my car though.
Yeah, shout out to my son, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Doing his thing.
Yeah,
I pay his college tuition. You know what I'm saying? Out of my fucking pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm a responsible dad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I'm not finna be. Don't get me wrong. I've done a lot of shit in my time, but I'm not finna come out talking about that shit like, nigga. You see what happened to Keefy D? Running his mouth too much.
Plus, anything I've ever done, man, I ain't gonna lie, I got motherfucking regrets. So I'm damn sure not gonna sit around and glorify some shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying
You
to.
just share your experiences. I think
I can say it in a way to where I can try to teach you how to not to do some shit and be like, look, nigga, I did some dumb shit when I was young, but nigga, look at me now, nigga, 6 figures, doing shit, and I'm cool, and I walk good, and I don't have to wear sunglasses when I look in the sun. Y'all don't know what that means. Niggas that do know what that means. You'll get that at 3 in the morning. But I'm just saying, but it's good to see the progression in life of what we do, who we are, the maturity.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's
great.
great
To get no maturity.
because we
Good people too.
we reaching. You know, I'm 48. Sagittarius season is coming at the end of this month, and God willing, I'll be 48 plus 1 because I'll never say that number because I hate that team.
Let them niggas cook.
Let them niggas lose 4. Hey, them
niggas,
them niggas finna lose. They on the bye week, but them niggas finna lose.
I don't like the 49ers.
I
I'm just
don't
gonna
know.
put it out
Cranberry
there.
and butterscotch. But I mean, before we get ready to head out, tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
TAHMIS English. TAHMIS English. ENGLISH on Instagram. Thomas English TV on YouTube. And Thomas English on the book face.
On the book face, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can find your music on Spotify all streaming
Apple
platforms.
Music.
Shout out to Mark Anthony.
Shout out to Mark Anthony, man. That's my guy, bruh. You already know, man. You need to bring your ass down here one day. We don't.
Bring Kaden back so we can talk football
I'm just trying to
again.
collaborate. I'm trying to get some videographers, so y'all hook up with
What you got
Sean,
going?
man, and I'm trying to work. Tipology definitely gonna do some work with her.
Shout out to
Tipology.
Tipology.
In the
A1.
building. All
That's
day.
the A1 homie right
Silky,
there.
you know what I mean?
Shout out to Silk E.
Yeah.
Sis.
Let me just-
Hey, pup. Hold on. Hold on. No, I'm talking to my cousin. I follow Silk. And matter of fact, no, I'm gonna do
That's
this.
Doja Unique. That's
Doja
Doja
Unique?
Unique.
I follow her.
Friends of the Game, Players Trying to Strive. We did a song called Alcohol and Doja Unique.
Doja
Y'all don't
Unique.
know about that, go look it up. Players Trying to Strive, Alcohol and Doja Unique. Bay Area classic right
Classic.
there. Yeah.
She was on Tenant Roaster
Sherry
Box.
Stacker Grip.
Sherry Stacker
and
Grip.
Doja Unique.
That's
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say this.
So-
it's been a long time, but I'm still mad because everything that they thought Lauryn Hill was,
Silky is.
Yeah, you better say that, man.
Without the disappointment, nigga, and I said it.
If they ever gave her proper light on MTV,
I meant to hit you and say, see if she was available to come tonight too, because I wanted to have both of y'all at the same time. But
we can do that.
We can make. You already know it's open door policy, cousin. But I'd love to have her on the show too, because I'm a fan, and like I said, I salute and respect everybody doing their shit. So let's get it in, because y'all got stories. I've sat amongst y'all. I've sat amongst y'all with y'all shit. So I know. You know what I'm saying? So, Pete, tell them where they can find you, man.
Hey, you can find me across the board at Feral Films. And I'm talking about everything. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all that. It's pretty consistent. Feral Films.
Oh, yeah. Thomas English 20. On TikTok too.
TikTok, see,
TAHMIS English 20 on the TikTok.
On the TikTok, man. Mm-hmm. And me, I'm
yes, Lord.
I'm Deshaun. You can find me on Instagram, Cognac_Confessionals, YouTube, Cognac Confessionals, Facebook, Cognac Confessionals. I want to thank everybody that tunes in. Shout out to Sis Tiffology. She in the building.
Shout out Rock, man. Where you at, man?
Rock, cuz old Rock. Oh, speaking of, we talked about death, but let's just cousin Chris, Rock's son, had his son yesterday. Congratulations. It's a blessing. We celebrating life.
Celebrate my granddaughter blessing.
Blessings, speaking blessings. Yeah, granddaughter, birthday. She turned 1 today or tomorrow. Her birthday
on the 6th.
On the 6th.
That's Monday.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Mondays. Yeah. So shout out to the family. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to Heaven. Hey, cousin. Love you.
Karan, love you.
Shout out to Karan, cousin. Love you. It's a beautiful day, man. Like I said, I'm always ecstatic from within as a fat dude when it comes to family doing shit, because that's what we supposed to do. We supposed to be on the sidelines cheering, finding ways to knock down doors and help each other elevate and expand each other's horizons. That's what we supposed to do. That's the shit that Big Mama and Paw and them was doing for each other and instilled in some of us back in the 80s, because I was born in 74. So I'm just saying, the shit that was brought into us in this whole the drugs and all the shit took niggas off course on the map, because you could still be headed in the right direction, but if you 1 degree off, you will not reach your goal.
Yeah. Encouraging, not discouraging.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always trying to tell people, hey, let's do it, let's go. I'd rather be a part of why you get there than why you don't get there. Because, hey, I don't hate nothing. Like I said, I love women. I hate bitches.
We definitely appreciate you, what you're doing, bro.
Continued success and blessings in everything you do, cousin. You already know. We
videos is coming. It's coming. I got some more videos about to pop off. Consolidating the album. We're gonna put it together. Cognac Confessionals is gonna definitely be a part of it.
Yes,
sir.
We're
gonna have a whole little setup. So stay tuned.
Shout out to Tone.
Tone, man, my brother.
Tone been on the show. Shout out to brother Jamal.
Yeah.
Shout out cousin. You know, it's family affair, man. Yeah. I swear to God, man, y'all be surprised. You don't know who the fuck I know. You don't know who I'm related to. Because I'm like...
I bet you they didn't know they had 2 brothers that won the Source Unsigned Hype out here, huh?
Oh.
Fun fact for you.
2 of them, fun fact. Run that shit and tell your mama. Yeah, it's true.
My little brother won it twice. I won it once. Yeah.
I'm saying, oh boy, that's what we do, man. We finna have fun, man. I wanna, like I said, bro, thank everybody for tuning in. Shout out to Camouflage. You couldn't be here tonight, family. Flies, my guy.
See you next week.
Shout out to Rockefeller, VJ TV. Shout out to Ram. Shout out to Drop Knock. Oh, matter of fact, prayers to my guy Dolph. Dolph, man, bruh. I'm with you, bruh. I hope everything turned out well for you, bruh. Shout out to Sis Tiffology. She off camera, but she here. She is a consistent factor in what we do here. Like I told y'all, she's the unofficial 3rd co-host of the show. You know, always. That's Sis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dub love. Shout out to Beta. Shout out to 2-8. Shout out to J-Mo. my guy, J-Mo, my guy. Shout out to everybody.
We used to make go-karts on Inyo.
I want to say, and for sure, one thing I want to plug, because my guys always look out for me. Shout out to Whiteout and DJ Igor Beats. Man, y'all check them out on Bay Life Radio on Twitch, Mad Mondays, and they got an assortment of shows they do. Shout out them dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a congratulator, never a hater. I support them dudes. Y'all should check them out on all their networks, see what y'all do. And as usual, now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Hey, catch y'all next week when we got some more shit cracking.